When it comes to giving our clients homework, we do try to also keep it very simple. Behind me here, you will see 3 different sheets that we like to use either for homework or in the gym training. We'll start inside house. So in-house, if you want to grab a sheet to write down a workout and have it pre-made for your client, look a little more professional, look prepared, this sheet right here has a warm-up, strength training, other, core. It kind of allows you, especially if you haven't trained for too long or if you want to get a little bit more specific, using this in-house sheet will allow you to break down the workout that you're doing in here into specific categories. So you can do a strength training. If there's something different you want to work out, you can actually put it under other. There's core training and cardio. So it really allows you to kind of break down that whole workout into specific segments. So it makes it a lot easier to put a workout together, and it kind of structures it for you. So you can always do that. It has the sets, reps, amount of weight, how long you want to rest, and then also a space for notes. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You want to keep this for your clients. I will move on and show you guys your notebooks that you can use as well to keep all this filed away. But this is just where we keep the blank ones. As well, we have an actual program sheet, right? I really love using this sheet because it allows you to use the same set of workouts and just progress based on repetitions and weight and sets. So you can write down, squat and then bench press and then lunges, and you can actually manipulate just the numbers and create a linear way of progressing that client without overwhelming yourself with coming up with a different workout every single time. So if you want to be structured, if you want to have a very linear way to progress that person with repetitions, sets, and amount of weight that they're using, their load, this is a great sheet to use. The great thing about it too is that it allows you to do 8 actually in the whole sheet, 8 different workouts, so most likely a whole month worth of training just in one sheet alone, so you don't have to use multiple sheets. The workout has already been set, and you can just use that workout every time they come in and add repetitions, add sets, add load, things like that. You can also add other workouts in between, but it gives you a baseline. Down here, I have a cardio type sheet, we call it. This is a great way to give somebody cardio homework. This is something that they can take on their own. You can write down what kind of cardio you want them to do, whether it's biking, hiking, running on a treadmill, elliptical, and it actually has a setting, speed, incline, resistance level, repetitions per minute, and distance. You don't always have to fill all those out, but it will help you, again, track their progression over time. You can give them either more distance, more resistance, more repetitions per minute, depending on the machine that they're in, a certain setting that you want them to put the machine on, and then every time they write down how long they worked out and then the date that they worked out. So this goes up to 18 different cardio days, a great tool to use to keep them moving on their days off. This is always here for you guys to keep pushing your clients towards their goals and to keep them accountable even when they're not here. So these are the 3 basic sheets that we like to use. Now let me show you the other 2 sheets that we can use that are on the computer, and you can actually print that out and have it be a little bit more clean and more structured to give to your clients. So on the computer we have what is titled a diet plan template. So it's right there. We like to keep it on the desktop. You double click that. It's going to open up. And what this does is it gives you just a little template that you can fill out with the diet that you want them to do. The way this works, if nobody's shown you at the gym, is it has 15 days worth of diet tracking columns. It gives you 3 options for breakfast, 2 snacks, 3 options for lunch, 2 snacks again, and then 3 options for dinner. When you get to the bottom, these are highlighted in a darker orange color to signify the things that you want to avoid. So down here, you want to take from their diet the things that they struggle with and cut a couple of things out of their diet. So what you do is you ask them if they had any of this, and what you're looking for is for them to answer no to each one of the bottom 3 questions. So this one says, did you have bread or rice? And then did you have any frozen food? So what you're looking for is for this client to fill out no and circle no on the sheet. Once you pull it up, you'll be able to take a better look at it. You will want them to circle no, but if they circle yes, at least you know what's happening in their life. when you go back to breakfast, you have their 3 options. These are the 3 best options that you want them to stay on. And all you want is for them to check off which one of the 3 they had for the day 1, which one they had for day 2, which one they had for day 3. We only do it for 15 days because we're going to have to change what they eat and how they eat after 2 weeks. Because obviously they can't just keep having the same 3 foods past 15 days. They will need a different, just a different option. So every 15 days they bring it in, you will look at this and you can therefore create a new template. So these, you don't have to save them for every client. You print them out, they take it, they turn it back in, you redo it, but it's under diet plan template. You pull it up, it'll look like this. You hit print, you can print it out and put it in their folder, give it to them. Here we have a WOD sheet, so it's just WOD, workout of the day sheet. You click on that, it actually allows you to write in a specific workout that you want them to do at home. This one has 20 squats, 10 high knees, 20 side kicks for 3 rounds, and then they move on to the next one. What's great about this is that you can just make a whole workout up and then have them write down how long it took them. So this is based on timing them. So you want them to write down in number 1, how long did it took, day 2, how long it took, day 3, how long it took. And what you want is to track progression over time so that they're actually being able to do the exact same workout that you gave them in the beginning, but because they're training with you, they're doing their cardio workouts, their time on these home workouts should be faster every time. This is just another tool. You don't have to use all of them with every client, but I'm just showing you the tools that you do have at your disposal so that you can help every individual. So these are the 2 different things that you can use the computer for the diet plan and for the WOD sheet, where you can type it in and then just print it for that individual. When we're giving somebody a home workout, remember that we should always have folders, either up here, they might change where they are, but we should always have these folders that have prongs in them so they can actually hold sheets. So when you have home workouts, diet, everything, you want this to hold all of their diet. The day that they come in, they should have one of these immediately with their home workout, dietary Q&A at least. Also, when they sign up, we want to put the copy of their contract in here. So we want to put their name on this folder and have everything go through this folder. So anytime that they need a homework, anytime that they have a diet plan, anytime that you find information for them, print it out, give it to them. If you're not communicating through email or text, this is the best way to have something tangible for them to hold on to and bring and keep them accountable. So the home workouts can go in here, the diet workouts can go in here, anything that you need for them to fill out and bring back, this is where it's at. So make sure that you always have one of these for each one of our clients. Make sure that they put their name on it, since there's multiple people coming in and out with these. You don't want to get them crisscrossed or just lose track of one, because you would be losing track of their homeworks, their progression, and their current diet plan. You'd have to do it all over again. So these little folders right here, very simple, but we keep all of their client information on them. This is for them to take home and bring back, using them to fill in information that you need from them, how long they ran, what home workouts they did, what they ate, things like that. It's all going to be in here. So that's the last thing that you need to know about when it comes to home workouts and programming and things like that. On the other side of the room, at least for now, these might not be where we have them today. Once you see this video, things move around a little bit. But at the end, these are your sign-out sheet books. They're smaller, you can tell. But you have bigger notebooks on this side. These bigger notebooks are for you to keep track of all the sheets that we just went over. So these are in alphabetical order. If I pulled one out and opened it, there would be an A through Z tabs in there. And you can actually just keep your clients' home workouts, things that they've turned in, the workouts that you're programming in here. You can always just grab this folder, go to their name's initial, and just open that up, and you can start working right where you left off. It's a very, very easy way to keep track. Each trainer should have their own. If you don't have one, you're welcome to ask for one or bring one in and ask for the A through Z tabs. At the end of the day, however you get it, we still want you to have a notebook with your name on it and with all of your clients' homeworks and in-house workouts as well, so that you can keep track of everything that's going on with that person. When they're done with a nutrition sheet as well, you can throw it in there under their name so that you always know how they started eating and the changes that they've made. So those are the basic sheets and things to keep in mind when it comes to programming, giving our clients home workouts, diet workouts, things like that. Now, one thing to keep in mind that I did forget to go over when it comes to the diet plan, on the diet sheet, it says these are just suggestions. Make sure that every single sheet, and do not forget this, you can get in major trouble if you do not add this to your sheet. It has to say these are dietary suggestions and that you're participating in using this diet plan at your own risk, and you should consult with your doctor before doing that. So you will see that it says that. Do not print one out. Sometimes things get shuffled around. Do not print one out and hand it to somebody when it doesn't say that, because now it can be taken as you telling them that they have to eat this, and if they happen to be allergic to something, or they happen to just have something that makes them sick, or anything that goes wrong, you could be held accountable, or the company could be held accountable. So to avoid all those things, make sure that as long as we tell them, hey, this is just what I'm suggesting that you do, you don't actually have to do it if you don't want to. Things to keep in mind, now you know, please look at this over again anytime that you are not sure about the home workouts or how to use the sign-out books or where things are. Refer to this before you go and ask or think that we don't have it for you. Now, once you've reviewed this, and if it's missing, then please go ahead and ask either a manager in charge or a salesperson in charge, or even just another coworker where the things are. Maybe they'll be able to help you out. So keep that in mind, you guys.